Welcome to the Do Hour. I'm not a doctor by profession, but we're here to share the deep rations of words, self-care, breathing, and healing through storytelling and learning using prose and interaction. Growth is not only a matter of a life cycle, but also death, and there is a number between that. In 7 weeks, I celebrate the coexistence of life and death through a narration of self-care and growth as I turn 27 on the 7th month. And I'll be sharing a short journey of self-care and growth through 7 elements. When you woke up next to them, they always moaned about where they are going to and forget to embrace you where they are. Love is where you are. Sometimes we question about love, and we question about love's existence, and we question about love's quota, because sometimes people think that love has an extension or a limitation, and some people think love is unconditional, and love is an evolution, and love is of evolution, and it just grows and grows and grows and becomes something else. Sometimes it just grows into something else that is not even love. And this letter is just about the self. Love is a letter, and you just write it to yourself, write it to that person, write it to everyone that you love, and you write it to the universe, because what you give out there is what you get. So sometimes it's not about you, it's just what you get back. And sometimes people think that to love someone, you need to love them back as they love you, and it's not about that. What is love is what is love. It's an evolution. So at times we are just faced with the ideology of types and demonstrations and resources, because sometimes we believe that giving someone something is love, and being tall, dark, and handsome, and being of melanin skin is the ability to love someone because of their posture and their skin or their height. And also being someone who doesn't like politics is a type as well. It doesn't exist. It's just a physical expression of the house that you want, not knowing what's inside of the house or how you can stand the heat of the kitchen. Because some people just go into houses that they look like mansions, but they forgot to mention that there isn't height inside there. It's just a flat ground. You just had to look above just to feel like you're in a big house, and there is no elevation, and there is no evolution in it. There's no progress, there's no growth. And you just go out there, you just look for stairs, and you find out that it's just a mental elevation inside of them. It's just them boosting themselves up, and it's just them boosting their emotions up. And the mansion is no longer the mansion. It's just a mansion of an outside mansion that looks like a mansion, And you forgot to go back to the self, to something that's called self-love. And we just forget that we need to build relationships with ourselves. We need to build a mansion with ourselves, the one that we can manually put stairs as we grow and learn that it's not about being in a relationship that you need to experience love. Love is just about embracing yourself, understanding yourself, talking to yourself, and also being able to understand that this is a trigger to me not being happy, and this is a trigger to me being sad about everything, and me stopping about mourning and me stopping about doing anything, because triggers are just a matter of not only self-influential but externally influenced. So it's a matter of understanding yourself. That's love. And a matter of knowing your differences, because tomorrow you might say yes, but yesterday you said no, because that's a difference, and it's conditional, you know. Hence, some people don't believe in love being unconditional, because it being unconditional, they just had to put "un" to undo it, so it was conditional. So it's a matter of having to understand the differences between days, differences between seasons, differences between being awake and being asleep, because you don't have to always be active. Sometimes you just need to step back, and 6 steps back is okay. From people who are toxic, from things that are toxic, from workplaces that are toxic, that's self-love, and from environments that are toxic, and take the nearest short right or short left. Just exit, because leaving is the best love that you can do to yourself. Because sometimes staying is just holding on to love that is toxic, and your idea of life is no longer healthy, as it brings the self that is no longer self-centered, not being selfish, but being centered to yourself and knowing what is what and understanding what is what, and being yourself to understand that this is not me, and this is not for me, and this is not by me, and this is not who I ought to be. And you need to know yourself better, to love yourself and build that fire up, so that whenever you go out there and seek love or just portray it, because sometimes you don't seek it. You don't seek it to become it, you just seek it for it to be expressed and for it to be felt, and for it to be in existence of others and through yourself. And it's just a matter of being yourself through it. Because sometimes you just build the idea of the love in the movies, the love that we read about, the love that you want from the ideal one, the deal, the dream guy, the perfect girl, the material girl, or the it girl, but that is just ghost. Absolutely just imagination, as sometimes you just need to be, and you might find the perfect imperfection, and the imperfect perfection in that person being the ideal thing, or the one thing, or that thing that attracts you more into them. And it also applies to yourself, because you evolve as time goes, and you also discover things about yourself that fall into place as you evolve, and are attracted towards you as you evolve, and grow through you as you evolve, and sparkle or sprout within you as you evolve, and you love it, and you find out that that's the ultimate love that first needs to happen within, before you go out there and just become loved and a lover, or a lovey, or just an epitome of love. Be like love, be love, full of love, and live love and spread it out there like margarine, and be yourself.